Hello again, friends, and welcome back. I am Seed Hero, and today we are continuing with Triangle Strategy. Previously, we got absolutely dumped on with lore and information, and we just finished up having chit-chats with everybody around town, so we are going to conclude our exploration and see exactly what's going to happen at this banquet. Banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. They were acting like it was going to be some huge undertaking to go find him, but he was just at the bottom of the hill. He would have made it there just fine without us having to go and remind him.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Hey, no problem, Dragon.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragon?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolffort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally. Our nations enter into an age unfettered by war.
Hell yeah.
With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragon. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Lila, can you not start this shit right now? The night is young.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Oh my god.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh no, don't bring me into this. Oh no.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
I'm so glad I didn't have to choose a response to that one.
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolffort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise.
This is definitely foreshadowing because, you know, it's kind of bringing this up entirely unprompted.
No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
How do you feel about salt tax? We will beat anyone's ass if they come into our territory. Okay.
Yes, Lord Symon. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
So there's some clear aggressive tension here. Not remotely hidden. We have a side story. The children of the crown speak to their father, King Regna. Let's go run that up quick.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Oh, you poor thing.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries.
Damn, Roland.
It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolfforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolffort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolffort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
He's not supposed to be leading, though, is he? Like, he's essentially a nobody. He's a prince, but Frani's the one that's going to be getting the crown.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
I've got to show people my spear.
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
Sir Maxwell is the Dawnspear, which I believe last time they mentioned
I yield.
is arguably the strongest person in the world right now.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
Hopefully you got a level out of that, buddy.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolffort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
He did seem pretty strong in the battle that we had with him against the bandits, but...
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
Does Maxwell plan on participating?
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
I don't know, I'm getting mixed signals. It kind of sounded like he was planning on participating, but at the same time, some of those statements made me think that he was definitely not participating.
Now that's what I call a feast.
Alright.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
Is that how we're judging character nowadays, guys?
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
I do like this Lord Dragan guy. He's a good dude.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity in kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
They're overdoing some of this just a little bit.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Why don't we just ask her?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
That's why she learned fire magic.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
I'm also getting a little bit of crazy vibes from him, but all great men were a little bit unstable.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
Or just the right amount.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, do not partake, would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity.
If he's the representative of Esfrost, I can get behind Esfrost. I can get behind them.
I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Oh boy. Let's see. Let's read these here. First step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong. It's impossible to understand each nation's motivations. Can't say whether this bodes well. I think it being the first step towards true harmony, I don't know if we welcome it. We welcome it with hesitance. But if doing this is the current plan towards being the first step towards peace, then by all means, it's a step that we should be trying to take.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I mean, I don't share that. That's not. I'm not optimistic on this. I'm pretty sure it's going to bite us directly in the ass. But if it is a good faith step forward, then that is an excellent step to take, and we can deal with the repercussions as they come.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
By whooping ass.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement!
Tell me more.
As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
Preach it.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see!
I have faith that Dragon is a good guy, even if he has other motives. Even if he wants to be the fame and grandeur of being a savior. Like, if he wants to be a savior, then by all means, welcome aboard, buddy.
And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
What shall?
Dragan, are you quite all right?
There is a small part of me that is convinced, and I was thinking this while he was drinking. I'm somewhat convinced that Lila poisoned the wine.
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
I don't think he's drunk. Oh, maybe he's drunk. Maybe he's super drunk.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
He didn't turn in very far.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and true-born siblings.
Which is totally fine. They sound like dickheads.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Symon that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
You don't actually have to use her name every time. You can literally just say, "Will you help me?" Treat her like a normal human being.
Certainly, Serenoa.
Same to you.
Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Everyone get off your damn pedestals. I nominate you just let him sleep right there in the entryway, though. A lesson in humility.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
Is this our late mother, perhaps?
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors.
I love the name Destra.
As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
It will be the last night, because you're dead right here.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you.
Is he just gonna die on his late wife's grave?
For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
That is called efficiency. Don't even gotta carry him here. You can just dig a hole and roll him in.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
We have any more quests? We sure don't. Main story. Symon gathers the members of House Wolffort to announce his abdication.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
He gives us candy. We'll serve him for sure.
Of course, Lord Symon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolffort.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolffort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
Oh, are we getting the crown?
The scales of conviction.
Never mind.
A holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
That's great and all, but I can't wear it on my head. Oh, it comes complete with coins?
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you.
What's it for?
However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
What's my duty?
Your orders, my lord.
My orders are for you to tell me what to do next, Benedict.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
Oh yeah, I got my own posse now. Oh, we're going to fight in the tournament. About damn time.
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Symon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
At level 2, I don't really see this going our way, though. Not against all these amazing big names.
So Lord Symon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good.
Also told me a lot of dirty jokes.
Serenoa of House Wolffort. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalys.
Must you make me repeat myself?
Oh yeah, these two are Frederica's brother and sister.
I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
Now I see why nobody likes them.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Damn, dude, going straight for the jugular.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
No, I just want you to stop being a dick.
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles.
Damn, dude.
She always did have a way with men.
This whole family. My god.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Phallus and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
The smithy is now available at the encampment. Oh, we haven't actually checked out the encampment yet. Should we do that real quick? You can select encampment from the main menu. Okay. What is going on here? Look at all these little chairs. That's adorable. This is a very large tent for just the three of us, guys. Did you invite anyone else here, or? As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolffort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering or bows that need priming. You only need say the word. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but the later a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in the order the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with "or" cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, both become available and you may switch between them at no cost. So, okay, so we need... To upgrade the sword itself, we require silver, which we obviously do not have yet. We do have... How much money do we have? We have 13... We only have 1,300 coin. However, it might not hurt for us to just pump our damage up a little bit more. Is anybody else? Everyone's got +5 damage. Deal greater damage and restore more HP. That's not bad. Serenoa is actually... We don't have the ability to upgrade anyone else right now. Only Serenoa. So let's just go ahead and give him a bonus 5 damage to his weapon potency. Use up our iron. Serenoa being essentially the main protagonist, I don't think we're going to be losing him from our party. I'm pretty sure he will be deployed in every fight, so that is absolutely not wasted. Alright, what's this guy got for us? The portly merchant. Ah, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, how do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look. At the Provisioner, you can purchase items and accessories and sell unwanted items in your possession. You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to the ally of your choosing. This may be accomplished on the unit details screen, the inventory menu, or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory. What do we got? Oh, we can buy... these are the things that we need in order to actually upgrade our equipment. We do not have near enough money for accessories. We don't really have a need for consumables right now. Let's buy 1 stone and 1 iron for now. Saw the smithy somebody had. Oh, he needed timber. Unfortunately, I already spent all of our money, so these are the only 2 that are... We are going to level up Anna's weapon. Haven't actually seen her in battle yet, but I like her character design, and I like the idea of having a stealthy character that can jump into the back lines. So I think she will be a for sure deploy. For at least a while. Alright, I think we are going to jump right on into here. After we do a quick save. Ooh, we get applause? Hell yeah. Live for it.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated.
I don't think we've really gotten any information on Patriot yet. His name has been mentioned a few times, that he's a relatively important person, but they haven't really disclosed any information about him.
May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolffort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history.
Make sure you spell my name right, it's got 2 F's.
Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Erador. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin.
Were the festivities us beating each other up in the arena?
Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawnspear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Something tells me that a fighting tournament where everyone beats each other up in front of a crowd is not the best way to start a peaceful relationship. I feel like grudges will be held.
Here, here!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolffort. Congratulations, my friend.
Better not forget to address me as such in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Ah, this guy's emo. I think we should really try to help boost up his mental state.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolffort is at your back.
I mean, we're technically at
and thank you.
The king's back.
I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Hell yeah, we are.
Fast
Did he tell you he proposed?
The day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolffort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Smash some Frost faces, am I right? Up top. We got Roland and Huette. We have 8 people in our party right now. That is a lot of people. Melee warrior with range. We discovered that on our own. Thank you. Strikes foes 2 squares in front of him with his spear. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. He is very good. Huette's aptitude. Oh, she's an archer. Rains arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. She's on a hawk? Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. Damn! That's so cool. Best greet our guests. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. Alright, now is a perfect time for us to wrap up for the day. I am super excited to actually get into this tournament and do a little bit more looking around and investigating and chatting everybody up. So far I have notes on a ton of people, but we haven't actually gotten to interact with them yet. We've only really been introduced to them through dialogue. It'll be nice to actually get to speak with them and see how they actually act as opposed to just our preconceptions. Next time, we are finally going to get to fight again. I hope to see you guys again soon. Take care.